Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for another epic Bakugan deck profile video. So, got a deck box here. You already know I made a bunch of Bakugan Pro decks, especially with all the Bakugan and such that have recently came out, man. You already know. No Bakugan left behind. Finding a way to utilize as many as I can, you know. But, yeah, let's see. Boom. And you already know I'm using like the pro deck box, so if I can get them out of there, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. But got multiple pieces with this. So let's see. We got another one of these kind of profiles, but you'll see as soon as I really get into it. So here are the Bakugan we've got. So we've got Arliss Ryarazu. 604. Land on a Helix, you get +2. So getting up to 1,203. Breaking 1,000, still having some damage with it. Very, very nice. And then we've got Aqua's Hydrus here, 404. Lands on a Helix, +500 and +5. So it's got some serious power. 1,506 getting up to right away. And then we've got Darkest Mythic Nilius. So this is the mythic version, from Evolutions. Well, pre-Evolutions, when they released the mythics. But 606 double Helix with it. So literally getting up to 1,203 out of the gate. But it's not only got a built-in reroll, but it's also got, if it lands on a Helix, it gets to add a core. So this thing could get up to like 1,850 right away with the right setup. It is very, very strong. Does not play around, man. I'm telling you, the core manipulation that they have with this, it's wild. And it seems like they're kind of doing that just so they can kind of phase away from the TCG. So they have a way of like doing like TCG kind of wild aspects without adding more cards, So I still believe that, well, there's definitely Secrets to the Geogan, and there's definitely a GG set that they made. I don't know if there's a set they made for Evolutions, but it's just up in the air because considering we've got some Diamond Evo cards that we've seen for Evolutions Bakugan, so it's kind of like we don't know if there's an Evolutions wave or not, but at least there's two for Geogan Rising, which we just got to see those. But yeah, in general, it's a really, really strong Bakugan. And then because Nilius is in here, I put Widow in. So Darkest Nano Widow, and it fits it really well. So you can only use the effect of it one time per battle, so you got to use it like smartly. You can use it right away or just wait. So if you have a shield, +400. If you have a shield, a Helix, and a regular fish, you have to have all three on your Bakugan. You get +1,000. So, say Nilius has a Helix, say Hydrus has, a shield, and then it's got a fist with it, Ryarazu does, then you can get that bonus with it. Or if either one of them have as long as the Bakugan throughout all three of them have all the cores, they can get that bonus for sure. But yeah, man, it's always a way to really be able to utilize Widow. So yeah, man, now getting into it. We've got Hydrus here. So it's the Armored Alliance version of Hydrus. The Mythic Nilius. And then Ryarazu, which actually opened a bit, but it still looks really, really sick, man. All the gold and the silver with it. Looks like an absolute beast. And then we've got Widow here, which I love the transparent purple plastic they used for it. I love how they're using the secondary color for the attribute or the faction and making them shine with the nanogon. It's really cool. But yeah, also we have a Geogan here. If you don't know who it is, it's Stingzer. So it's another roulette type of deck. So, not using all the different things, so there's no fusions with this, but still in general, I'll call it a mythic roulette. Maybe it's another roulette type of deck because there's a lot to work with. But yeah, so we got the Helix here, +500 and -1. Got the Fist +3. One cost less for Bakugear. +600 -3 for that Helix. Got the Shield here, +250. One less for Bakugear. +150. Two less for Bakugear. And then +650 or +600 and -3. I don't know if I said 650, but 600 -3. So overall, some really, really strong cores here. And in general, Hydrus and Nilius being absolute monsters. And Ryan Rouse was still breaking 1,000 for sure. Was going to use those for traps at first, but then I'm like, you know what? Why not put some cores that help boost Bakugan and getting them out sooner? Because Bakugan help out big time. But yeah, so now we got to get into it. So we've got Stinger to start it off. Aqua Stinger, 3 cost, 808. He lands on a Helix. It gets plus 1,000, you guys. So 2,405 it can get up to right away. It's got some serious power. Like I said, I hold off on using the Geogan until I have at least 2 copies of the card, and I had 2 for Stinger. 1 bonus of getting, like, you know, the deck of versions as well. Helps out for sure. Not many Bakugan, not many Geogan I could use right now because I'm not going to use it if there's only 1 copy. You know, because there's only 1 per battle or 1 per brawl, so you're not lugging around like a crap ton of like Geogan. But yeah, so you know, just don't want to use it if there's only 1 card. I'm one that uses like 2. Very rarely I'll put in 3 of the same card, but yeah, sometimes I do. Just depends on the deck and if it suits it. But Obscuring Evade, Aqua's Darkest stopped. Sea Serenity, Chaos Darkest stopped. Swirling Darkness, Non-Darkest, Non-Aquas stopped. Deep Freeze, Shield and Helix stopped. Crescent Darkest Nullifier, Aqua's Pyrus stopped. 1 cost. Sonic Shield, Fist, Flame Fist stopped. So a bunch of flip cards, you already know. Flip cards are important, man. It's about finding the balance. I usually use like 5 or 6 in a deck because flip cards, people will be like, oh, they just take up space. Nah, man, they save your booty. They save your ass when you're taking a major attack. You know, from the opponent, for sure, man. Flip cards are very, very essential. Use your flip cards. Just find the right balance for them. But Mind Slip, choose a player to discard and then reroll. Got a couple of those. Second Strike, plus 300, plus 4, and then reroll. Chaotic Darkness, choose a player to discard. You know, so some discard cards in here as well. Got that Chaotic Darkness, because you take your opponent's ammo before they can even use it. What exactly can they do, man? Vortex Blaster, Sync, for plus 500, plus 100, plus 3. Aurelian Accelerator, 6 cost, 4 for the armor, though. So it takes like 4 of the damage when you flip it over. That's the cool thing with it. But 404. Combo Cannon. Had to use it, man. It looks so cool. But 4 cost, 2 armor for it. But when this flips from your deck, you can pay 2 energy to attach it to a Bakugan. So if it's flipping, you know, when you're taking damage, yeah, it takes 2 of the damage itself, but like you can, if you have 2 energy left, you can literally use that energy and attach it to a Bakugan during the damage phase, which is big, you know, if you go down. But yeah, Telekinesis Crown, 6 cost, 606. Lightning Tail Chaser, Sync, reveal a card in your hand with the same name as the card you played to draw a card. So, you know, you have multiple of 1 card in there. You could show one off and then makes it where you could draw a card, you know, getting some more ammo in there. But Lightning Tail Chaser, Dark Rain, plus 4, Sync for plus 400. Got another one. Monstrous Surge, plus 800, Sync for 4 damage. Got another Monstrous Surge. Falling Strike, plus 100, Sync, you know, for plus 5. Darkless Energizer can be attached as a second Bakugear, so plus 300, 0 damage. Falling Strike, got another one there. Got another Darkless Energizer. River of Darkest, 2 costs, plus 602 damage. It's very, very nice for only 2 costs. Howling Shell Bomb, you already know. You got the Sync in here. Big time build up with that. Plus 1,000. If another card causes you to reveal this from your hand, you can play it for free. So, yeah, I got a couple of those in there. Aqua Freeze Beam, plus 200. Sync for plus 500. Literally, with Falling Strike, and Howling Shell Bomb, you can get some serious B power with like no cost. It's really, really crazy, man. Makes Sync wild. Aqua Kinesis, plus 200. Sync, yeah, for reroll. You got another Aqua Kinesis. Bakunami, plus 800. 3 cost. Diamond Hydrus, 1,106. It's 6 costs for it, though. But if you land on a Helix, you get plus 1,000 and plus 10, dude. So you do the math. That goes up to 2,713. It does not play around, man. Some serious, serious power. More of a later game type of Bakugan evolution, but it's still really powerful, man. Fade Ninja Baku Rider. When you reveal a card in your hand, a Bakugan gets plus 300. So going along with the Sync. And got another one there. So as you can tell, big time Sync with this. You've also got Widow that you have to worry about. You also got Stinger you got to worry about. But this deck is definitely a hybrid of like Sync and discard. So yeah, man. I'll probably call it like sync, discard, helix, maybe. It's probably the best way of saying it. Because those are the main things with it, you know, just having the sync ability, of course. There's some discard cards in there to make your opponent get rid of their ammo before they can even use it. And then also just Helix is, you know, being the big thing for this because all the Bakugan get bonuses on Helixes. But yeah, but still having the shields there, using them to lower the cost for Baku gear, so you can get Baku gear out there that much more, makes them that much more dangerous. Also, Widow working, Stings are working as well. A lot with this deck. It makes it super hard to predict. And also, you don't have to physically have the Nanogun. I just put it in there because, you know, paying respects to the Nanogun. They look really cool with the ball form. You know, I like more than the Baku Nano with the original era. And also, you got to have the Geogan, though. You have to have the Geogan figure with the actual Geogan cards if you're going to use it. The Nanogun, you do not. But I just want to put in there because I feel like it. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this epic Bakugan deck profile video number 107. So, the sync discard, yeah. Discard sync helix, sync discard helix, one of the two I'll call it, you know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Overall, I think it's a really effective deck. All these Bakugan can pack a punch. Definitely don't sleep on them and don't sleep on the cards for sure, man. Because you got some sync in here too. Oh, man. Plus the discard, plus hard-hitting cards, plus the Baku gear. A lot to play with, man. A lot of different options with it. Very versatile deck. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.